Education is crucial to South Africa's future. We need to meet the challenges of the global economy and churn out trained, bright minds to drive the nation forward. One group is looking to tech to make that happen. Their plan is an ambitious one, and I decided to do some investigating. A Cape Town-based online training space known as Fuel is developing digital school solutions that can integrate with classrooms across the country. Fuel has come up with a cloud-based learning management system that houses the entire CAPS curriculum used in South African schools and gives all seekers of learning fully interactive digital content that they access via connected devices. Pupils have access to the entire curriculum from grade 1 to 12. Content is divided into modules with immediate progress feedback relayed to the learner. The student is then able to repeat the practice until they feel confident that they have mastered their task.
Fuel have been involved in digital education in South Africa for more than 14 years. Our speciality has been using video to reach low literacy learners. We set about transforming the system that we already had for adult learners and our experience that we'd gained over the last 14 years in creating video-based education, and dissected the school system from grade R to grade 12. We broke down the CAPS curriculum into every subject, every grade, every language. We then broke that down into every week's worth of work that was required, and we assessed what it would take for us to recreate that entire experience online.
Citing an easy-to-use interface, the Fuel system has been supported for app integration, accessible on Android, iOS and Microsoft platforms.
Make it easy and make it fun. It's what every adult and child aspires to. We want things that are simple to access, that aren't hard to find, that engage us, test us, push us a little bit, and help us through this curriculum, which is amazingly demanding, actually. So a child quite simply, through whatever device they have, logs in with a personal PIN. That personal PIN allows us to give them only the content that they need at that time. So a learner goes through a piece of the curriculum at 8 to 10 minutes at a time. They're constantly assessed through that by doing little puzzles and interactions, and then they test it on that little piece of knowledge. And based on their assessment, if they get more than 80%, they can move on to the next module. If they don't, they repeat that module.
The Academy got involved with Fuel curriculum when the CEO of Fuel, Craig Reed, and myself looked at the need to get these kids digital in terms of life skills training. And the application that's now currently used, which covers numerous life skill modules, is just a fantastic way for these kids to learn in an interactive, fun, enjoyable environment. And as we know, when kids enjoy doing something, they do it well and they learn better.
It all sounds great, right? If you're connected. And in South Africa, that's a big if.
As long as we can put a single machine into that school, the entire system can run. So everything that is available digitally can be printed off and handed out in class, and the primary objective with a system like that would be to educate the teachers. So the teacher would go in before their class, watch the video, be assessed, understand, gain that knowledge, and then distribute it into the classroom environment.
The guys at Fuel say their platform provides a cost-effective alternative to textbooks. Government spends about 160 Rand per learner to produce textbooks. Fuel reckons they can replicate textbooks for only 35 Rand per learner in the first year. Thereafter, it is free until there is an upgrade required, which developers ensure will be done at a minimal cost.
We use the CAPS curriculum as the foundation, and we create rich media video material that, once finished, will be available to every single child in every province, in every school, for free forever. And to put that into perspective, the entire cost of creating the whole thing from scratch will be less than what we spend in a single year on textbooks.
The app was very easy and very educating, and it was also, it brought our textbooks to life.
The app was very easy to use, it was very interactive, and you can catch the app on very quickly. Like, it's not hard to use at all, which is very nice. So I enjoyed it so much.
What I've noticed about these kids when they're using this app is that their body language is telling me that they are intrigued. They're fascinated, they're enjoying it, and when I see that type of body language, then I know that you're getting something out of these teenage kids and that they're absorbing it. And it just seems very interesting to them.
So it's easy and it's better because you're not reading from a textbook.
At the beginning, it was a bit strange and awkward because we're not used to having those things around us, the tablets, of course, but now it's become a bit more natural and we just interact better now.
Technology allows for a quick rollout of content onto devices, as well as the ability to update material and introduce new material. The idea is a simple one, yet the task itself is still a large and complex one. Remedial content needs to be developed so that learners can achieve within their capabilities and reach their potential.
So instead of a poorly qualified or poorly prepared teacher standing in front of a class and saying, turn to page 45, and trying to get kids through work that they don't understand, we will now have a rich media solution in front of every child with built-in assessments, with video, which overcomes a huge amount of the challenges of children learning in their second language. And the ability to do multi-language training, which will allow kids an unprecedented opportunity to gain access to knowledge.
It's not going to be easy to implement this kind of system in a country like South Africa, but the team at Fuel is ready for the challenge. And if they have their way, our young people will be learning in high-tech classrooms that'll set them up for the technological future.